everyone. Welcome to Life Cues Week 14. You'll never guess where we are. Let me raise the camera. We are in the Mud Art Conservatories, or the Pyramids as they're known to most people at Edmonton. You can see the pyramid out the window. And this is the Temperate House. So I thought I would do my art journaling page from here, and the prompt is, how do you make lemons out of lemonade? So Richard and I thought, flowers can't come to us, we will go to them. It is already April the, what's the date? April 7th, and it's still snowy and cold, so. But there's lots of flowers here, you see those? And there's 3 other pyramids that we've been in. The feature pyramid was all spring flowers. So I think that's what I'm just going to try to recreate on my page. Just some bright colors of some really pretty flowers. So I have very limited supplies. That's it. This bag here. Gelatos, watercolor crayons, and this pen. So I think I'm just going to draw a whole bunch of series of really, really bright colors on my page to try to do semblance of the featured pyramid. It was just a whole bunch of unbelievable, gorgeous smelling flowers.
It looks silly when everyone else's lawn is gray and yours is brown and yours is like perfect.
Okay, so this is what I started doing, just so you can get an idea what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take a whole bunch of watercolor crayons and gelatos and just make a ton of flowers on this page. And then I'll add the green in after, but I want to give you an idea. So let's just go to town, people. And just make a whole bunch of flowers. I mean, it smelled so good in that one room. Oh, but it was so crowded that we couldn't find a chair to just sit down and just do what we're doing right now. So we came in here, like a Monet kind of a thing. It's weird when people are walking around and looking at what you're doing. I don't feel, see Richard's sketching right there. I don't know if you can see. There. He's sketching those trees. But mine are so bright that everybody comes and looks to see, what is that crazy lady doing? So, I will carry on and keep going. Just repeating my colors over and over again. Hi everyone, so I am back at home now, and all I managed to do is make a whole bunch of colored circles with my watercolor crayons and my aqua pen. I didn't have very much water in the pen, so I must remember to fill these up before you go. I didn't even have a black pen. So what I am going to do now, or what I've started doing, I took this scallop punch and I started punching out. This was a baby white and blue. I took apart some daisies. So I'm going to put a whole bunch of different flowers around on top of these. But before I do that, I'm going to take my fine Pitt pen and just kind of go around the flowers again in black, just to kind of make your eye believe that these might be flowers. Some of them are kind of like roses, so it's more like doodling, I guess. And just go around and do all that kind of stuff inside of my background, you know? Just let the mind just play. It was such a beautiful day there. And today it is actually sunny and it's getting a little bit warmer, but it's definitely not warm to any degree. It's still really cold. Yucky cold outside, actually. But it's brighter, so that's good. So yeah, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just really just doodling. It was so funny. We were sitting there and this man came up because, you know, Richard was sketching his beautiful maple tree. And this guy comes up and he goes, "Oh, so you're just making stuff up." I said, "Exactly. That's what I am doing. I am just playing with the colors that I see because I thought they were beautiful. And in my mind's eye, that's what I could see." You don't always have to be like Leonardo da Vinci to do art, as we all know. And I finally come to realize that myself. Just play. Do what you want. And then eventually it'll be something that you like. Oops, this pen's running out. And for me, it's just a reminder of that great day. It was really nice. It was nice to get out and go somewhere. I don't think these pens are running out. I think it's the surface because the crayons are like wax a bit. And so it's hard for you to scribble. But you can see what I'm doing here. So I'll carry on playing with my Pitt pens. So I finished my scribbling and it kind of looks like flowers, at least to me, and that's all that matters. So while we were there, I took a little brochure from the Muttart Conservatory. So what I'm going to do from the brochure is use this hole punch and punch out all the different colors and shapes. Oopsie. And make a whole bunch of little teeny flowers in different colors and shapes of what I saw there. And I'm just going to adhere them all on the page wherever, just to add a little bit more fun to my page. And with that, I'm going to add some of those flowers I deconstructed that I showed you before from the baby wipe and the daisies that I took the yellow centers out of, these guys. So I'm just going to glue them all over and anywhere and everywhere. So I'm just going to use the end of a paintbrush or something really little to glue these on with. So I've got a paintbrush over here. Just want something small like that. And I'll dip my paintbrush in the glue and then onto my flowers and so on and so forth. Just gonna kind of collage all over the place wherever. And we'll just see what this ends up looking like. Kind of fun. It is fun to just play freely with no rhyme or reason. Like Picasso says, when you've become to do art like a child, then you've really, what does he say? Once you've discovered how to do art like a child, then you've really arrived, basically. Not in those words, but that's what he means. When you don't worry so much about it, don't think so hard about it, especially when you're doing mixed media. Just have fun and play. And pretty soon, it ends up looking like something. Something, even if it's just a hot mess. There, made some centers. So I'm just going to carry on like this for a while. So this is the conglomeration I came up with. But as I was looking at it, it's kind of dark to me. Not dark dreary, but just I want to lighten it up a bit with some gesso. So I'm going to put a little gesso in the lid of the gesso thing. And I'm going to make a really, really light whitewash with some water. So it's almost transparent. There we go. That's a little bit better, and I'm just gonna go over top of this. As my camera card got full, I should have emptied it before I started. So I kind of just went on because I didn't know if my phone would have enough memory to do the whole process. So when I left you, I had these flowers done. So then what I did after that, I started doodling around that whole flower patch, as it were. And then I took my pencil, this one, and I went around it with that and smudged it in with a little bit of water. I took some blue, really whitewashed watercolor and made kind of a cloud background. And then I took gesso and made some patches to write on. And then I took my Pitt pen and wrote flowers are good for the soul. And I made some little tiny flowers, dipped the edge in some paint, and put little yellow centers of my little daisies. Then I took a pen and did the little dots, you know, all over the place. And what else did I do different? Oh, and then of course I went around with the pencil around the words. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. But you get the gist of my page. This is like my messy flower patch. But those flowers yesterday just brought me so much joy. They were so beautiful. So beautiful. So if the weather gods give you lemons, make yourself some lemonade and go and try and seek out beauty in nature wherever you can, because it's all around us. It really is. And we just thought, you know what? There's no sun. It's gloomy, and these beautiful pyramids are sitting right here. So why don't we go and visit them? And trust me, the flowers are much prettier than these are. But it was really fun visiting the conservatory, and I really enjoyed it. So if you're getting lemons and the weather's getting you down, how are you going to make some lemonade? So that's what I did. So we'll see you guys all next week, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.